Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Dhanashri Ravindra Bankar and this is my second video where we dive into the features of .NET Framework, one of the most versatile and powerful framework of the web application, and the application development is the .NET Framework. So whether you are beginner or someone brushing up on the concepts, I promise this video will give you a clear and concise insights. So let's dive right in. So this is the features provided by the .NET framework. We will see one by one. The first feature is language interoperability. So what is mean by language interoperability? The .NET framework allow developer to use multiple programming languages in a single application. Like we see in the first video, .NET support over 60 plus programming language. In that we have C Sharp, F Sharp, J Sharp, VB.NET, C++. So .NET allows the developer to write the single application using multiple programming languages. For example, we can write part of our application in C Sharp, some of the part in VB.NET, and they will work seamlessly together. This feature bootstraps the productivity of our application and allows the developers to use their preferred language. Some developers are very well in C sharp, some developers are very well in F sharp. So the developer can choose the language according to their comfort zone. Okay, so next features provided by the .NET framework is portability. So what is the portability? The .NET framework is designed to run on multiple platforms like Windows, Linux, and Mac OS. So, firstly, when Microsoft designed .NET framework, the .NET framework is only compatible with the Windows platform. Means whatever application we build using the .NET framework, it is only run on Windows platform. And then they will enhance the functionality and they rewrite the another version of .NET framework, that is .NET Core. The .NET Core provide a full support for cross platform, means whatever application we create using .NET Core framework, it will run on Windows, Linux as well as Mac OS. So it enables the application to work across different environments on different operating machines with minimal changes. The third feature is type safety. The type safety ensures that objects in .NET only access the memory locations they are authorized to. It does not access unauthorized memory locations. It prevents accidental or malicious errors, and it is the key feature for creating secure and stable applications. Next is performance. When it comes to performance, the .NET framework doesn't disappoint us. The feature like JIT, this feature we see in the our first video. JIT stands for Just in Time Compiler, which helps us to convert or translate the IL code, that is intermediate language code, into the native code, which is machine specific code. So the feature like JIT compilation and the garbage collection ensures that the application run efficiently without manual memory management. What is garbage collection? The garbage collector is feature provided by the CLR itself, and it allows to automatically manage the memory. When we create any application, we create the object in order to perform some functionality. After that task is completed, the functionality is completed, that object we no longer wanted. So the object that are never in use, it is conducted by the garbage collector and it is deleted. The garbage collector will delete the unused object and reclaim the memory. It is the automatic process, hence developer do not need to worry about manual memory management. Okay. The next feature which is provided by the .NET framework is Common Type System, that is CTS. The Common Type System standardizes the data types used across all .NET languages. This ensures that data types are compatible regardless of which language they are written in. For example, an int in C# is the same as integer in VB.NET. Okay, so Common Type System provide the predefined data types to the developers, and developers that use that in our application. Whether the developer is work on C# or VB.NET, J#, F#, it does not matter. CTS provide the data types for all the languages supported by .NET framework. The next is automatic memory management. Like we see earlier, automatic memory management, it is done by garbage collector, and garbage collector is provided by CLR. What the garbage collector does, it can select whatever the object they are not in use, means the developer does not use that object, the garbage collector can delete that object and reclaim the memory. Whenever we create any object, it allocates certain memory in the computer system. Okay, and after the task is completed, I don't want that object any longer, so the garbage collector take that object and delete it and reclaim the memory occupied by that object. So it allows us to automatically manage the memory, so the developer do not need to worry about manually manual memory management. And it is also allow us to sort the things like memory leaks and all, because the memory allocation and deallocation is the automatic process, so there is no memory leak. So the next feature is language independence. What is language independence? It means .NET doesn't restrict us to stick on only single programming language. It supports many languages, that is 60 plus programming languages will be supported by the .NET framework, like C#, F#, VB.NET, J#, and many more. This makes the framework flexible and adaptable to the developer's needs. So it does not restrict us to stick to only one programming languages. The developer can choose any one of the programming languages from the 60 languages which are supported by the .NET framework. The next feature is base class library, that is BCL. The base class library is the pre-written code. It includes a wide range of functionalities from file input output, file manipulation, database access. This reduces the development time significantly. There are some functionalities like file input output, database access, and many more that are needed for each and every development process. So without writing this code multiple times, we can use that code from the BCL, that is base class library, because this code is already present there. We need to only use from it, so it will reduce the developers efforts to write same and same code again. Okay, the next feature is security. Security is a critical aspect of application development, and the .NET framework excels in this area. It provides features like code access security and role-based security, ensuring the applications are protected against unauthorized access. Whenever we create any application, it it is required that application is secured. Uh, Only the authorized persons can access the application. So in order to do that, the .NET framework provide us some features or some components like code access security, role-based security, in order to protect against the unauthorized access. The next feature is IntelliSense. What is IntelliSense? This feature of this feature is provided by the code editor. There are multiple code editor we can use nowadays. The most basic code editor and most popular for the .NET development is Visual Studio. So this feature of the Visual Studio provides the code suggestion to the developer and highlights the error as we type. It can reduce our typo, also the syntax error, and most of the errors uh, which is made by the mistake from the developers, it is also highlighted in the very early stage of development. It speeds up the coding and helps us to avoid common mistakes. So it is very important feature of .NET framework. So now we see some of the very important features that are provided by the .NET framework, and we can stop here now. Thank you for watching this video, and in the next lecture we will see the installation process for VS Code, .NET SDK, and the Visual Studio. So the VS Code and Visual Studio are two code editor in which we write our .NET application or .NET program. So in order to dive into the practical part, we need to install that IDEs and SDK into our system. So in the next video, we will look into the installation process. Okay, thank you for watching. Have a good day.